Welcome back to America Decides. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro is calling for an investigation of billionaire Elon Musk for potential election law violations. This weekend, Musk announced that he is giving away randomly $1 million every day through November 5th to a swing state voter who signs a petition for his pro-Trump Political Action Committee. Musk has already committed more than $75 million to a super PAC supporting the re-election of Trump. Theodore Schleifer joins us now. He's a campaign finance reporter for the New York Times. Theodore, great to have you with us. Thanks for your time. Is this thing that Musk is doing legal?
We do not know because, obviously, Major, this has never been done before. We have seen plenty of sweepstakes in kind of modern political campaigning. Donate $1 and you'll be entered to win, a boat tour with the candidate. So that happens all the time. I mean, the payout here is way bigger than we've seen before. And the key thing legally is what voters in Pennsylvania now are being asked to do really depends who you ask. Are these people being asked to register to vote in exchange for the chance to win $1 billion? Because that seems to be illegal. Or are they just being asked to sign a petition? Who doesn't like to sign a petition? Maybe you win $1 million. But it just so happens the petition is only open to registered voters. So, critics would say that this $1 million is an inducement to register to vote, and that, in their view, would be illegal.
Because the inducement to register to vote carries with it the promise of financial gain, which is, in a sense, trying to at least suggest recompense for doing something overtly political. That would be where this would possibly violate the law, correct?
Right. It is without a doubt illegal to pay someone to register to vote. So the question is this benefit a payment to register? I mean, there are things that are payments for voting that are pretty common in American society. Like, in the Justice Department manual, things like paid leave for voting is a benefit that's very common in workplaces. Or it is not illegal to offer free rides to the polls. We see plenty of voter turnout organizations do things like that. And, those are benefits that you could argue have some value. But it is explicitly also stated in the Justice Department manual that you cannot offer a bribe such as a lottery. That is explicitly referenced as something that is disallowed. So, look, this is a legal question. Also, the election is, of course, in 2 weeks. Also, prosecuting these crimes is pretty difficult. So it's a gray area, and, Elon's probably going to have no issue getting away with it.
And there's a sense, Theodore, at least from me, that Musk would like nothing more than someone to come after him on this.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it's not a...
See what they're doing? See what they're doing? I can't even get people to register to vote without them coming at me or some sort of thing.
They're trying to help people pay for their dinner with $1 million. What a mensch.
So one thing I'd like to ask you about, Theodore, as you do this work, because people get involved in politics for all sorts of different reasons. Elon Musk has many companies: Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, Twitter X. And according to a graphic that appeared in the New York Times, and perhaps you had a hand in this, 5 cabinet departments and 6 independent agencies are either investigating or involved in regulatory oversight of all these Musk-led companies. It seems like he has a lot at stake if Trump wins.
Sure. I mean, Elon has joked that he'll be in prison if Harris wins. I don't know about that, but clearly, look, I mean, not the first time that a mega donor has had business interests before the government. I think what is notable is just how involved Elon himself has gotten in this campaign. I've covered donors for a decade now. Not uncommon for a rich person to want to approve an ad or at least see an ad beforehand, or want to sign off on big strategic decisions. But right now, you're showing on the screen, here's Elon speaking at a rally, right? I attended a Elon town hall, one of those town halls the other day in Pennsylvania. He's clearly involved himself in this campaign in a way that suggests that he feels the stakes. Does he feel the stakes personally in terms of kind of all those federal investigations? Probably. He also says the stakes for democracy, in his view, are profound as well. So, yes, Elon Musk cares who wins in 2 weeks.
And just based on what you just said, Theodore, as I think one of the things that's distinct about this is the obviousness of Elon as compared to other big donors?
Yeah, look, I mean, in a lot of ways, it reminds me of covering Trump, right, where reporters or critics are sort of looking for the gold mine nugget that shows kind of what he's really saying behind the scenes. And with Musk, he kind of tweets what he thinks, right? And you have sort of a real-time diary of what he's thinking. Like, for instance, there's been a lot of questions about what's going on in his super PAC. And earlier this fall, Elon Musk tweeted, like, I'm looking into the problem, something like that. Like, you don't need to find what he's saying privately. He says it publicly.
No. Unfiltered as always. Theodore Schleifer, not unfiltered, on point. Thank you very much.